Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin, its valuations against the US dollar, also looking at Celsius and Basic Attention Token. Remember, if you do like this video, the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. So, um, the news from the Fed hike yesterday is that going into February, there are no changes. Um, However, they are looking to March to increase interest rates. Now, on the face value, that is something to take note of. Obviously, whenever there's an interest rate hike, a form of quantitative tightening, there is some fear in the market, especially in equities. It means that there's less dollars. Dollars get more expensive to borrow. Um, the buyback programs that the U.S. government's implementing is going to be subsiding, and therefore the reaction to stock markets is usually negative in that sense. However, I wouldn't necessarily take it by face value. Um, I think what has been shown, um, at least for going back a few 5, 5, 6 years. Um, if we can look at the United States interest rate hike, we saw that they did try to implement that quantitative tightening back a few years ago, right? We see this interest rate hike here. However, it was very short lived, and they decided to pull back. So I think right now, when we look at it, I think that the Federal Reserve is very hesitant on making the wrong move, and obviously so. We're still in a pandemic. There's still supply chain issues, um, and overall uncertainty. And I don't think they want to add another wrinkle to that mess of it rising interest rates too fast, too quickly. Obviously, you want to curb inflation, but right now, it seems like the Federal Reserve is kind of putting its hand in its pockets and kind of just waiting. So with that said, I don't know if March is actually going to be the month that they hike up interest rates, simply because um, simply because it has usually has negative reactions to the stock market, and I don't think that the Federal Reserve wants to be responsible for that. So with that said, that means kind of, I guess, good news for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not at the moment not going to be experiencing an interest rate hike on the price of borrowing dollars. Um, so it gives a little Bitcoin. It gives Bitcoin some breathing room. Right now, Bitcoin is at $36,719. We are trending up for the past couple of days, but keep in mind, this could easily be a dead cat bounce, and I expect some kind of move to the downside, either to the 100-week moving average or to the EMA ribbon, the monthly EMA ribbon. So if we go to the monthly, you can see that the 100-week moving average is already at the third level of the band. So either or kind of fulfills that point for me of Bitcoin getting to the middle of the EMA ribbon and also hitting the 100-week moving average. And that's kind of what I'm expecting right now. Obviously, the past few days we've been trending up, which is good. I mean, honestly, if Bitcoin just trends up from here and I don't buy anymore, that's totally fine for me. I think that's totally fine, and I'll accept that. I'm just saying that if it does trend lower, then the 100-week moving average is going to be the rough target, which is currently at $31,073. Okay, so let's move on to basic attention token, which is doing pretty impressive considering the circumstances of the environment that we are in. Basic attention token has bounced maybe 12%, 13% against Bitcoin, and it's bouncing off of this downward line of resistance here, which we you know kept an eye on for for its entire market price history. If we look here, You can see this line extends all the way to the beginning, using first as a resistance, but also as hopefully support. In addition to that, when we look at Celsius, quite the opposite. We're seeing a move down and hitting prior support levels, someplace that we bounced back in November, referencing a move that we got rejected back in June. So this is kind of where we are with Celsius, holding prior support. Here's hoping that we hold it. Against the US dollar, we're continuing to drop. We finally get to the 30 on the RSI, which can be a good sign of being in oversold territory. So hopefully we can level out along this support line here in conjunction with the US dollar. Anyway, that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.